everyone. In today's session, we are going to see about the remaining two topologies. Already, the previous session, we have discussed about four topologies: bus, string, star, and tree topologies. So here we are going to discuss about mesh and hybrid topology. We will start mesh topology. So mesh technology is an arrangement of network in which computers are interconnected with various redundant connections. So we are going to repeat the connection as many number of times. So there is multiple paths for one computer to another computer. So we are going to connect with all the possible paths through any hub or any other devices. If you go with star topology, you will have a centralized hub. Here, there is no central point of communication. Each computer is connected with each other computer. So that is the principle of mesh topology. So internet is a next example for mesh topology. And it is mainly used in wide area network because wide area networks, it had multiple number of nodes. Each node has to be assured with other nodes. And it is useful for wireless network. So number of cables. So if you have five computers, then how many connections are needed, that you can calculate with this formula. So for example, if you have 5 computers, then 5 into 5 minus 1 divided by 2. So that is the calculation. If you have 5 nodes, for example, in the diagram which is shown, it's 5 computers. So 5 into 5 minus 1, 4, 4 by 2 is 2. Then you will have 10 connections. So that is the number of cables you need. So you need 10 cables for 5 computers. N represents the nodes in the computers. So in the mesh topology itself, we have two different types. One is fully connected and another one is partially connected. I said like mesh topology itself, every node is connected with each other. So that will come under full mesh topology. Each computer is connected with all computers available in the network. Partially means not all, but certain computers are connected to the source computers which they communicate frequently. For example, A is communicating B frequently, means A will be connected with all different paths through B. Otherwise, A will be connected with other, suppose C means, so A will have one connection with B, but the remaining connections will be, like all the possible connections will be with B. Advantages is, it's a more reliable because anyhow, each node is connected with other nodes. So we can able to assure any one way we will get the information. Even if one link breaks also, we can able to get the information on time. And faster communication. We have all different paths, so we can choose whichever the path is like comfortable, that we can go ahead by using the router policy, and we can go with it very fast. And configuration also, it is easy because new devices will not disturb the other things because each computer is connected with the other computer. So if one link is disconnected also, we can able to communicate with other links. And disadvantage cost, the cable itself, we are spending much of time, and the routing also, because each computer has multiple connections. So in that, which is the best part? So I have to invest more on router. And if I want to connect with all the computers, then I need to spend much on a cable network and managing. Each computer is connected with all the different connections. If one computer is connected with 100 machines, so all the 100 nodes has to be managed. And efficiency, that is also like when we have redundant connections, we cannot assure the efficiency. Sometimes the router may fail. We will go with the fastest span, which is very length in cable. So that kind of efficiency issues also we will get. The next one is hybrid. So if any two different or any different topologies are connected together, then it will be called as hybrid technology. So that means a hybrid topology. So it is a connection between different links and nodes to transfer the data. And two or more different topologies are combined together as termed as hybrid topology. If similar topologies are connected with each other, will not result in hybrid. Two bus topologies will not be a hybrid. A bus topology with tree topology can be a hybrid. So here in this example, if there exists a ring topology one branch of ICICI Bank, and bus topology, so we have bus topology over here and ring topology over here. So ring topology over here, and here we have like tree topology. So all together it forms a hybrid topology. So what are the advantages of using a hybrid topology? First one is reliable. So any part of network will not affect the functioning of the rest of the network. So we have two different topologies in the same network. So if any one part is affected also, it will not affect the other parts. And scalable, the size of network can be easily extended with other devices without affecting the functionality of the existing network. And it is more flexible, and it can be designed along with the requirements of the organization, because we don't want to stick on any one particular topology. If we want to use other topologies and we have to extend the network, that is possible. And effective, so whichever network will give more strength and more performance oriented, so that can be added. Which is a very weaker network, that can be minimized. So based on that we can plan it, so it will be very effective. And disadvantages, certain times based on our requirements we will add more data into this. Because of that it will become or it will be shown as a complex design to maintain. So that also, that architecture based things also, it's somewhat difficult, so we have to manage it in a proper channel, otherwise it will become a one negative aspect of hybrid. And costly hub, when it comes to the hybrid, because we are using a different topology, so we have to go with a costly hub, we cannot go with the inexpensive hubs. And infrastructure also, so for example you have a ring topology, you have a star topology and tree topology, so each requires different kind of cost things. So the infrastructure setting up into all together into one network, it will go with infrastructure cost also. A lot of cabling and network devices, the cost of cost of a label and cost of devices also will be very high when it comes for the hybrid hybrid topologies. So these are the some disadvantages of using hybrid. So already we have discussed about advantages. Now we have discussed about disadvantages. So with this, we will be completing all 6 different types of topologies. So I'll just list out what are the 6 topologies. That's plush, ring, star, mesh, tree, and hybrid. So each have its own advantages and disadvantages. So based on the place where we were be using, what is the performance we are expecting, what kind of financial support we can able to give. So based on that, we can go with any one kind of topology and we can set up our own space. Thank you, everyone.